是不是想好久？
想很久啊，多久？
If everybody on this planet consider the other end, then we will never have hunger, we will never have war, we could never kill anyone. The Buddha say that when you're in heaven, it's difficult to practice. Why? Because you're too comfortable, eh? Right? Understand? And you don't think of anybody else. That is a problem. When we are happy, it's good. We should, be grateful that God gives us happiness, yes? But we have to also think of other people who are less fortunate than ourselves. Before even, I was so bad that you don't even know what happens in your country. I am the one who have to, before television, I have to call. Like for example, Taiwan said, hey, wake up! You have a typhoon, everybody's, having trouble there, the house collapsing, people are dying. Go and do something. And then, okay, master, let's go. Oh, what time is it? Oh my God, only midnight. God, we want to sleep. We gotta become Buddha quick. What's the use of a Buddha, who has no help for anyone else? Who just stand by or look on when everyone else suffer? That is not a good Buddha, is it? Huh? Did you see what the Buddha did when he was alive? He talked, he went out to lecture, yes, at least. He told the people who came to him to have to be good, to help each other, yes, be compassionate, yeah, teach them to be a righteous person. That is also a kind of work. It's a very difficult work even. I never dreamed for 1,000,000 years that I'm doing this business. I realize it's so difficult to get God into anybody's kingdom of God. Everybody already has the big kingdom inside. Not supposed to be a kingdom of God, but it's full of other things. Full of money, business, ambition, jobs, promotion, get married, girls, boys, blah, 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 blah. So the God that I try to introduce to them has already run away somewhere. It's difficult to find, difficult to show them that it's God inside you. He's so cramped, Even if there is God in there, he's so cramped. He has no room. He can't breathe. He can't say nothing. So cramped. Poor God, no. Yes. So later on, I feel more sorry for God than for the humans. Yes. Because humans have so many interests, yeah. First they have to study and then they gotta get a degree, all day long study, so hard, so difficult. If they don't want to study, it's no do either, the parents we on them, teachers, society, of course they have to learn, that's okay. But then forgot, everything else, just for learning, so that they get the degree so that they can make money. It's not a very high motive, is it? Okay, now you got a degree, you got a job, you can afford to say no. Well, luckily you wake up, nah? You woke up. Even if you have a degree, okay, fine, you study well, good, but you still have to remember what for we come here. See, humans have many interests. And then later on they have job and they found a good girl, a good boy, and then they have another little girl, little boys, and little girls, little boy, and then there's no end to work, huh? And not only that, they have cats and dogs and chickens, and that is not included yet. Full busy. I know I have pets, I understand. Very, very busy. Now, even though I have assistants, but I still have to be there for them because they are my family. They look upon me like a family head. They're pack kind of beings, dogs, they look upon me as a leader. Yeah, so find good place for them, find good food for them, protect them, anything. So children, pets, business, job, family, and the extended family, the in-laws also, a lot of work. Birthday, death day, marriage day, divorce days, all celebration. Marriage day celebrate very big, cost a lot of money and time. Good, okay, as long as they live together. No, divorce day celebrate even bigger. It costs more money, long term. Marriage costs only one time. Huh? Oh, not really. You have to pay mortgage. Some people can't afford it. Have to borrow from the bank to marry. Yeah. And then later, divorce costs even more. Yeah. You just finish paying the mortgage for the marriage, and you begin to pay the lawyers for the divorce. So how? How does the poor God ever has a chance to say even hello to you? So he's very happy to have a couple who are sitting here, yeah, and pretend that they think about God. Whatever purpose, at least you came here. Then you reminded yourself that, okay, well, at least I'm here, I have to think of God a little bit. The poor guy has been waiting there so many years, yeah, that finally has a good opportunity to get you here, at least. Then you remember him now and again. Well, he appreciates it very much. But I told you, do not forget others, okay? Yes, of course. When you come here, the purpose is to meditate, not just for yourselves, not just for your family, but to pacify the world as much as we can. Nah? One lamp on the street better than no lamp. Yeah? Okay. And another thing is, do not forget the suffering people outside. Yes? So if you don't have any spiritual questions, for example, don't just think of yourself that, okay, I don't have, I'm happy. Oh, Master does everything for me every day. Maybe you have a couple of masters, then masters do everything for me every day, who knows? I'm happy, I don't have any question. But outside, in the outside world, there's so many people who suffer still, eh? Flood, nah? Typhoon, rising sea level. Just today, bad news in India. The sea level rise 5.5 meters. Imagine what is that? 5.5 meters. I'm not even 2 meters. Understand this? Yeah. It's 3 times higher than me. I'm only 1.5 meters, something like that. Not even that. Actually, the fish are also shrinking. And many land animals are also shrinking because of the climate change. The hotter it gets, the smaller size they became. They shrink even half a size in just a few years. Imagine that. Soon, if we don't do something, we all sit here and don't need the chair, too big. This chair can fit 5-6 people then. They'll have to make another chair, or no need the chair, just sit on the microphone. Shrinking. Who knows? Yeah, or maybe just put a juice here and I just sit on top. Yeah. Or maybe you have to make a much higher chair so that you can see me at all. Right now I'm already small, so you have to make a little bit higher platform or chair so that the end of the room can see me. Yeah? Well, it depends on how big the room is and how high the chair. Like yesterday, I told one of my assistants, I said, we should feel very lucky that we here, still have water to drink. Oh my God, many countries in the world are short of water. Do you understand this? Just a basic thing. Nothing luxury, water. Keep getting shorter and shorter every day. Can you imagine? Some people go even 10 plus kilometers every day just to get water to bring it back to their family. Truly it's like that. In Africa, many countries are like that. And now in India and China, even America, many places became short of water. Basic necessity only. Why? Because they use up all the water from the river to divert it into, big farm, factory, like animal farm factory. They have to use a lot of water to give the animals to drink. And then use water to grow the crops for the animals to eat. And when they kill the animals, or before they kill the animal, they have to use water to clean their pens every day and wash it down into the stream. And when they kill the animals, they need a lot of water to clean up also. And when people eat it at home, they also use water again to clean it and to cook it. So there's no end. There was enough water for all of us, plus over for everyone. We began this industry of meat diet. Then everything get worse. More hospital, more medicine, more sickness, more shortage of any kind, more temperature rise, and more suffering, more disasters, more hunger, more war. So I guess even if you don't have any question of your spiritual practice or anything concerning your immediate family, you have to think of other people, no? If you want to ask questions, ask something useful for other people, not always thinking of yourself all the time. Because we are interconnected. We can't live happily when we see somebody else suffering. Even before I was appointing practitioners, before I even took over this job, whenever I see something on TV, like people suffer, animals suffer, or, disasters, refugees, I couldn't bear it. I cry all the time. I still do now. But I have to shut it off sometimes in order to do my job. It's no good sitting there crying all the time and feeling sorry for people. We have to do something. That's what I told myself. Otherwise, I would cry myself to death. Truly. I can't bear it. It's just too much. Too much. Wherever you look, it's full of suffering. Sometimes we just look on the TV and say, okay, 20 Iraqi blown up, or 3 American soldiers dies, or 30,000 Pakistanis wounded in the war, and Afghanistan people run, because of the war, became refugees and all that. We just think, it's a number. They feel like numbers, 30, 20, 2, 5, 6, 100,000 even. But they're not just numbers. They're individuals who has families, who has friends, who have children, a husband and wife, who has love for their family, for their, neighbors, for their country even. And they have this feeling. They have all this feeling, all this suffering. They cannot tell anyone because there's so much numbers, And then people just push them around, or push them back, push them forth like a herd of sheep, without considering individual dignity and feeling of a human. It's also not to blame the people, anyone. It's just too many to handle individually. Too many suffering, too many people to be treated like one single case, face to face, humanely or friendly. Too difficult, too much, too many to handle. And even the UN or the government do not have limitless personnel to take care of all these things. These come from nowhere, you know? Like people from the war, maybe they're victims, but the government did not prepare for the victims of the war. So they came from nowhere overnight. They have a lot of refugees they can't even handle, yeah? Even the Red Cross and all that, or whatever the agency that took care of this matter, they also sometimes short of personnel, and they're overwhelmed, yes? Overwhelmed with work and with burdens, with demands. And these refugees or people, they're not just a normal people, you know, that you can sit and reason with. They are traumatized. They have also psychological need. Very difficult. Not just like, okay, it's a normal people, you're hungry, I give you some food and you're okay with it. It's not just that. Their house has burnt down, yeah? Their pets die in the war. Their husband's gone, missing. Their children lost legs and arms, and they have no money because they run away from home empty-handed. These kind of people, they're not just normal like you and I sitting here and talking pretty, yeah? So it's very difficult even for the government or any charity to handle this situation. The best is we don't have any war. The best is we don't have any disaster, and the best we don't have any refugees, for example, huh? And we can do that by being more benevolent, yes? By live and let live. By creating peace, then we will have peace. Peace has to be created in the home first, and from our table. That's why I have told you from beginning already, vegetarian diet, yeah? 5 precepts, no killing. Even if people want to kill you, let them. You don't defense, okay? You don't kill them back. What's the use of that? Either you die or he die, yeah? Why make him die? Huh? Maybe let him live so that he can have more chance to know God. And you already knew God. Understand that? At least, huh? We have a refuge. He doesn't. He's ignorant. Well, that's my philosophy, but you know what I mean? It's, oh, you run away, huh? Run away. In the beginning already, before, vegetarian diet or vegan diet wasn't even in. People think, oh, vegetarian, must be crazy, you know? Yeah, when I was vegetarian, it was difficult to find anything to eat. Yeah, not long ago, a few decades ago only. People don't know what vegetarian is. Oh, at least, okay, if they're humane, they bring you a plate of salad and that's it. Okay, vegetarian, vegetable. And the only vegetarian that you can find anywhere is some salad and salt and white rice. Well, at least you have something. When I was having vacation with my ex-husband, when we go somewhere, you know, he looks so desperate. I eat toast almost every day. Toast and jam, you know, almost every day. Because I don't trust anything else. Sometimes you go in a restaurant, you ask for some vegetable. Okay, they saute vegetable for you. But language problem, and they put, you know, pork, oil or something in it. Yes. And you ask for a vegetable soup, and they put meat bouillon, meat broth into it. And sometimes I see some fat or some meat swimming in there. I said, there's some meat in there, isn't it? He said, oh, just a little bit. Yeah? And when I was in India, you know, the country that you trusted, you know, I thought, oh, it's all the saints there. You know, we think, oh, Sikhamuni, Buddha, Rumi, Kabir, you know, even Jesus went to India to study. It must be a holy country. There will be no problem. I asked for some fried rice. Couldn't afford anything else, tell you the truth. You know, when I live in the front of the boat, you know, there's no boat roof, right in the pointed area. Just sit there with the umbrella. So the rain don't bother me, yeah. And cover with the sleeping bag. Couldn't afford to go inside the boat. No, so I asked for some fried rice. And he knows that I don't have much money. So he said, okay. And he put egg in it. I didn't think Indians have so many eggs that even put in fried rice so quick. I forgot to tell no egg. I just say fried rice, you know? Fried rice means rice and oil, no? I didn't ask for eggs, so I thought he didn't put egg, but he think probably I'm poor, so he just charitably put me half an egg in there. Yeah. Oh, so I said, so sir, I did, there's some eggs in there. Oh, he said, oh, you don't like egg, huh? Okay, I take it out for you. Just like that. How can you take scrambled eggs out of fried rice? Tell me, huh? The scrambled eggs, they make it even smaller bit than rice itself. So I think in order to get all the eggs grains out of the rice, you probably have to put it in a sip, with the big holes, and then run water on it. And then keep shaking until all the eggs gone, and fry it again, no? So I said, never mind, I'm not really hungry, so don't worry about it. Yeah, that was India, telling you. So actually, we are in much better position now, eh? Yeah. So I don't know why people don't just become all vegetarian, because at least we have something to eat, right? Think of all the billions of people who has nothing to eat at all. When I send somebody to go for disaster relief, they bought just rice, oil, and salt, and some biscuits for children, all that, but rice, oil, and salt, that's all they ask for, and sugar. So they eat just rice and salt even, and they're happy already in that situation, in many situations. In some situations, people are just happy just to have rice and not salt even. So if the whole world goes vegan or vegetarian, that's nothing big deal, is it? Huh? We should be happy that we have things to eat, right? Soon we might not even have vegetable to eat.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming. Plus more. Save your life. Be veg. Go green.
I suggest that if you plant organic vegetable in your house or in your garden or in your farm, you plant more and more of those that need little water. Fruit trees, nut trees, these are full of vitamin and full of nutrient that you can eat all the time. Yes? And you plant beans, yeah? Cassava. Those things don't need even water. And even if you plant rice, you choose the rice that grow on dry land. There are two kinds of rice. When I was young, I remember in Vietnam, they plant rice in wet land and also rice on just a dry land. Yeah? Any Vietnamese here?
Yes.
You come from Vietnam? Okay. Bây giờ còn trồng cái kiểu đó không? Hả? Ok. Biết hả? Biết hả? Ok. Tức là hai mùa trồng nước với mùa trồng dưới khô phải không? Ok. Ok. In Vietnam we have that. I just confirm with the comrade just came from Vietnam. Mấy đồng chí mới qua đó. I just confirm with them. So we can do that, huh? Plant more white rice with the dry land instead. Plant a lot of beans. Even if you just eat beans and rice and salt, that's it. plenty of protein and nuts and fruit. Oh, lot of food already. Lots already. Yes? There's no need to eat so much to survive, truly. There's so much hoopoo about protein and a lot of stuff. It is no need. It's no need, truly. Jesus said, man doesn't live on bread alone. It's truly like that. Recently, I asked the Supreme Master Television to show you people who don't even eat. Yes? I don't tell you to go home and starve to death. It's no. Maybe not everyone is suitable for a breatharian diet. Huh? Maybe not. But we could economize, our food. We don't have to eat such a big meal every day. We don't have to eat everything every day. Most of Indian people, they eat their staple food, like eat rice and dal. Dal mean the mung beans, đậu xanh. They cook in soupy water with some curry stuff, yeah? And they put it on white rice. They eat almost like that all the time. And they look healthy to me. Strong, happy people. Because most of them have faith in God, from childhood already. So faith can also sustain us. Huh? Of course, if you have it, you can afford it, then you eat. If not, then don't worry, just eat anything. Anything that grows, that is eatable, yes. If the birds can eat, you can. That's the test. If you go out in the wild sometimes and you don't have things to eat and you see the birds, it's something that means it's edible. So every time, like if we eat something and we feel not enough, it's not that, it's enough. It should be okay. Yeah? It should be okay. Tomorrow, you watch Between Master and Disciple, Sunday. There was a very interesting thing. One doctor, a medical doctor, she had gone without food for a long time. Her name is Barbara Moore, Dr. Barbara Moore. She lives in our time. She just died in the 70s. Car accident. Somebody hit her on the street. Otherwise, maybe she's still alive. Okay, for example, and she has been proving it on herself, She tried all that on herself first, and it worked. Yes. So tomorrow you watch it. I don't want to tell you everything. It's like spoiling the end of the thriller film. Huh? Always put others before us, then we know what to do, okay? Don't always ask me to bless you. Or don't even ask God always to bless you. Don't always ask heaven to bless us. We have to make heaven to bless others. Heaven is that, what we make. If not, then everywhere is hell. Truly. In this world, it's easier to practice and improve because there are suffering people, there are suffering animals, there are suffering situations, there are imperfect situations that will touch our compassion, that will awaken our merciful heart. And then we can bring it out, improve it, improve the situation, help others. And that's how we create heaven. That's how we say heaven will be on earth. In the Bible, there is a prayer saying that, hallowed is thy name in heaven as well as on earth. So we have to bring that to earth. We are here to do it. Yes? If we think we're the children of God, then we have to bring God's love here. We have to make heaven here. We can't just keep waiting for heaven to appear or ask heaven to help us. Or we do, of course, when in time of need and emergency, or we can pray, okay, help me today for meditation or to do some smooth stuff. Of course we can pray that, but not always that, not always about us. Yes, it has to be about other people as well. It has to be. Otherwise we're going nowhere. with our spiritual practice. We have to think of the other end, okay? Not on this end. Yeah. For example, when you talk on the telephone, you talk for yourself to listen, huh? Or you talk so that the end of the line listen to you, huh? Who listen? The other end, right? When you talk to your friend, huh? You talk loud, you talk clear, so that your friend at the other end of telephone can hear you, right? Okay. You have to consider how you talk so that he understands you, see? You talk so that he can hear you. All right, the same. We have to consider other people, the other end. Always consider the other end. If everybody on this planet consider the other end, then we will never have hunger. We will never have war. We could never kill anyone. How can anybody still kill anybody at this time of our civilization, this time of humans' evolution? Still can somebody go out, get a gun and just kill somebody else just like that? In the name of whatever, huh? In the name of religion, in the name of country, in the name of whatever. It's never right. It's never right. How can we do that? He's just like you. Right? Both have to defend for their own country. And you kill him because he defends for his country. That's not right, is it?
No.
Or you kill him because he defends for his belief. That's not right, is it? Or you kill him because he doesn't want to believe what you believe. That's also not right, is it? Huh? It's not right. War is never right. Killing is never right. So if we all consider other people the way we consider ourselves, just put ourselves in their position, then perfectly we know what to do. There's never excuse to harm anyone, to harm fellow beings or animals, your co-inhabitants. Never any good excuse at all. Even in the name of science, in the name of health, nothing. Nothing. If we did not kill animals or we did not kill each other, we didn't have to arrive at the end that we arrive today, with a lot of trouble, a lot of disaster, a lot of suffering, a lot of war, a lot of sickness. The more we kill animals, even for experiment in the laboratory, the more sickness we have. Look, we just kill one sickness and another comes, worse than before. The law of karma, the great law of the universe, never fails. That is the problem with humans, because they don't understand this. They think what they can do today, they do it. They can harm somebody, and then they gain something, some money or some promotion, some glorification, whatever. But that's not right. It's never right. So if you are in heaven, it's difficult to practice. But if you're in hell, also difficult. Because if once we create hell, like war, then it continues forever like that. Somebody dies, somebody injured, and then later they come back. They cannot come back in this lifetime because they are weakened, or they've been destroyed or killed. They come back next lifetime. Life continues forever. It's not like you kill one person today and he finished with you. No, no, no. The great law of the universe doesn't allow anyone to overpower anyone unjustly. Even if you have the right to defend, it's also not good for us, because that means we don't trust in God's power to regulate things for us. We don't trust in the great law to justify people's or others' actions. And we take matter into our hands. Then heaven will ignore us. Okay? You want to kill him back? Right. Then you both have to take care of each other. You kill him, he come back, kill you. And then later you die, and then you come back, kill him, the next life, and then again. So that's why I told you, even if people kill you, let him. But there are worse things than death. Worse thing than death. Worst things are ignorance. Ignorance is worse than death. We die with enlightenment. We go straight to heaven. Yes? We die with the forgiveness in our heart, the compassion in our soul. We go straight to high level. But if we revenge, we kill them back, or we injure, we hurt people in some way, that will come back to us again and again. And we go nowhere. Okay? This physical body can have another anytime, if you desire it. The difficult is to get away from it. Not to worry we don't have one. Yes? I won't tell you to go out and try to provoke somebody so that he kill you. It's not like that, huh? Don't try to come home and say something like that. What I mean is, truly, if we have this physical body, okay, fine. That means heaven still wants us here to work. Of course you try to defend for yourself. Defense doesn't mean you kill other people. Eh? Defend, run away, reason with him. Just defend, but not hurt them. Understand? If you can defend, it's fine. Run away is the best. Chinese say run away is the best. 36 strategy. The best one is to run away. I know what it is. It's truly like that. It's truly the Chinese saying is the best. What for staying around and explaining to people, I'm innocent, you know. I done nothing wrong, you know. Some people don't listen. Yeah. This life is still not very elevated. Nah? But it's getting better and better all the time. I heard many governments encourage people less meat and organic farming and all that. Actually, today we have some people with good news, no? And like in Ireland, the government support organic farming, and a lot of people apply for it now. 85%. Yeah, is that nice? Okay. Soon we will see all the cow walking around like between the green light. Maybe hold hand with a human. Because the cows, they can cry when you want to kill them, they cry. Many of them do that. And some even run to the police and to take refuge. Many like that happen. And later the police also feel sorry for them. And then somebody buy it and send it to animal shelter or something. They do know what to do. It's just sometimes they can't escape, you know, because they control them, drag them in there, and all kind of thing. I don't want to talk about it because I would die. Terrible. This animal cruelty. How can we call ourselves human? Humans mean humane. How can we do this? But the people who kill them, they do it for job, you see. Sometimes they don't have all the job to do. If the government create better job, then they would change, yes? And if there's no more demand for meat or fish or any animal products, then there will be nobody who kill. Perhaps one or two, they do it by themselves. But not en masse, you see? Not confined in small crate that they could not even turn around. They can only lay down and stand up. This is the utmost cruelty. Imagine if it's you. Imagine if you put yourself in that situation. Imagine if somebody put you in a crate like that you could not even turn around. You can only stand or lay down. Can you imagine? You feel good? No. That's why I said, if everyone in this world consider the other end, consider other people's position, then we will have no war, no cruelty, no animals killing, no hunger even. The problem is we don't consider others. So as a spiritual practitioner, so-called spiritual practitioner, please be different for me, okay? Please be different. Don't just clap hands and say, oh, Master, you are compassionate, you mercy, you're beautiful, you this and that. Do it. Do what I do. Or at least some of it. Yeah? Do in your capacity. I don't say that you always have to give money to people if you don't have, but you give your time, yes? your time, your support, do something else. Do in your small capacity, yes? Like last time I said to some Chinese, they can make food in lunchbox and sell it a reasonable price to some neighbor nearby or some company or some office or something, Don't have to make a lot. Like you have one office who agree to that, then you make it sell to them. 20 bucks or something, good nutritious food, made with love, And first, you earn some extra money. Second, you earn more merit because this kind of job, who is providing compassionate nutrition to others, is a very meritorious kind of job. Yes, one-off. Anytime you do something good to others, offer some necessity to others, even if you earn some profit out of it, you still gain merit from heaven. It's not just like you have to give it for charity, then you gain merit. It's not only. Charity alone, then maybe you gain a little more merit. But if even just you do a good job, like opening a loving hut restaurant, offering this compassionate lifestyle to people, so people have a chance to turn around and save their own lives, save the planet, save the animals, then you also have merit, even if you earn money with it. Because that belongs to the meritorious category of jobs. There are 2-3 kind of jobs, The kind of job that earn you merit, earn points in heaven. Like what job earn 10 points, what job earn 100 points, like in the school. And that's the kind of meritorious jobs that earn big points in heaven, merit points in heaven. Apart from meditation, Yes. So, even if you don't do meditation, at least you earn some merit to go to heaven, so that you don't go to hell, you don't go to a lower level of existence after you die. But apart from meditation, if you earn more good points in heaven, then of course you go higher to heaven. And then when you die, you don't just sit there miserable, see people flying past by you to go up, and then you sit there and you don't know what to do anymore. It's too late. See, in heaven, when you go in that lower heaven, you're still happy, fine, but it's difficult to practice then. Here is easier, because there are suffering, there are troubles, there are things to do, problem to fix, to repair, and then you can earn merit. You see, in heaven, nobody needs your vegetarian food. No, That is for an example, In heaven, you don't have a chance to go and give SOS flyers, do they? Do they need you? No, you don't have a chance to do that. So here, do as much as you can, SOS flyers, alternative living flyer, open vegan restaurant, or cook vegan lunchbox. If you don't have money to open restaurant, everybody can cook this on your spare time, weekend, evening. Sometime in some country they have night market. Bring there. A football game, bring it there. Holiday time, people go picnic and all that, or go to some concert or something. You bring the food there. Bring your cooked food there. You don't have to bring a lot, For example, you see how many people, and you calculate, maybe you think, meditate, see how many people will eat your food, and make just that many, okay? Not like, okay, only 10 people go watch the football match on your corner street and then you bring 50, So even if you make only 10, and if you say only 5, okay, another 5 you bring home, eat together, no. You have to cook anyway for yourself, And even if you're alone, okay, you put in the fridge and you warm it up. 2 days is gone, okay? You have to cook for yourself anyway. So instead of going to restaurant and asking always for vegetarian food, which they don't know what, or they don't have, or they cook and mix together with egg, or smell from fish from your plate is sometimes not clean. You do the job, okay? You cook and offer to people. Everybody can have a restaurant at home. Pocket restaurant, mini pocket. Mean gaining small money for pocket. Yeah, and every day you earn a little bit, or every weekend you earn a little, and then you have enough money to go help people, If I'm not busy with you, I go out and sell stinky tofu, no. Earn money, no. Yeah, I'll open a small cafe, rent it in a corner shop, no? A cafe shop, give cookies and candies, bake it at night and sell in the daytime with coffee, huh? It don't have to be a very big deal coffee, Cookies, homemade cookie, anybody can make, huh? Or muffin, huh? Yeah, vegan. You just bake a few tray in the evening when you have time. Yeah, before you used to sit and read newspapers and all that. Now you don't, and you just bake it. It takes a very short time. Yeah, and then you sell it in your coffee shop, or you sell it on the street, whatever. But mostly people like to buy like lunchbox, no? In those concert gathering outside, if it's allowed, no? If not, you make a deal with some company and you bring lunchbox every day for their employees. Think about what to do. Think about it. Every situation is different, but you can always do something. While you're selling it, you give SOS flyer at the same time. Huh? Okay. Print it out cheap or something. Buy cheap paper and print it out. So while you're here in this world, you witness suffering, you witness pain and sorrow, and then your compassion arises. And then that's how you earn more merit, you see? Because you feel sorry for people, and then you try to do something to comfort people, and that's how you earn merit. And that's how your spiritual practice speeds up. In heaven, you have nothing to do. You can't even make baozi even if you want to. Huh? You can't even make, vegan lunchbox even if you want to. Nobody needs it there anymore. No. Only in this physical world that people still need it. That's how we earn merit. Don't just sit there and pray for heaven's help only, but gotta help people. Got to bring heaven to earth, okay? Got to make it convenient for people to turn around. Sometimes they don't know how. Sometimes they don't know where to buy things. But if you offer it easy and not expensive, then they will buy it and then they think, not bad. Tomorrow bring another kind and another. Then show me how to do it. It's simple. Make it simple, okay? And affordable. So earn some money. But it's not as expensive as in a restaurant, you see, so people would like to have it. They order, to bring it to their home or to the office. All you need is just a few dollars for the bus fare, no? Okay, now, any question?
You can tell almost some good news that we've opened a vegetarian restaurant in Johannesburg.
In Johannesburg? Wow, bravo. Very good. Bravo, very good. Who? You are the owner? With somebody else?
I financed it.
You financed it. It's good. Okay, very good. Bravo. We have a new also vegetarian in Mongolia, no? Yes, that's very good. Good news. Then we have the monkey effect soon, huh? If we have a lot of vegetarian restaurants, then many more will come. Critical mass, huh? Monkey effect, yeah. What one monkey do, the others do.
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
The European Parliament has adopted its own position on climate change as an institution. And as a Vice President, one of the proposals I have made is in line with your own, which is that we should eat far less meat, because that's one of the major sources of greenhouse gases.
Please eat less meat, and let's make taxes on meat. That's definitely one of the issues we're talking about. I'd like to tell people what the cost is of eating meat for the environment worldwide.
My name is Jens Holm. I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green, save the planet.
We also monkeys somehow. Darwin say that we came from monkey, no? If we can't prove otherwise, then we have to believe him for the time being. Well, it looks like we are monkeys also, you know, because sometimes we copy others a lot. Copy. Yeah, copycat all the time. So if we want to get out of the monkey business, then we have to behave like not monkey. We don't just worry about ourselves, we have to worry about others, okay? But monkeys, they do worry about others too. They love their children, their family. They're really some kind of monkey. If their child dies, she just carry it all the time. And then sometimes it come infested and the mother died too. But they wouldn't throw the baby away. Many stories, but we have to write it all down because we don't live with a monkey. If we do, then we will know it, you see? So for example, I have my dogs, nah? If I have to live with them often in order to see their little tricks and stuff, you know? Like, for example, if I move at night, then the dogs move. And then if I stop, then they stop. For example, Happy, you know, she run, find where I am. And then she stand next to me and see that I'm working on something. And then she just sleepy, you know, find any bed at all. And she go into Benny's bed, so small like this. And she curl herself like a little cocoon. I had photo to prove it. And then Benny also run, of course, and too late, you know, because he's bigger. So she run into his bed and then just curl in there. And then Benny look around, and then go into the big bed. And he's only small, and he stay in the big bed. So I also have photo to prove it. So the bigger one go into the small one. Also Boyo, you know, the German Shepherd, very long and big. He also like that. He also lay into Benny's bed, also curl around like a cocoon in there. I also have photo. But if you're not with them, you don't see these things. Many other things I cannot tell you all. It's okay, good. I told you last time already. Any breatharian or trying? No? Difficult, huh? Yeah. The breatharian, they influence the world in different way. We influence the world in different way. Yes. So eat what you like, but not too much. Not extravagantly much. Just eat enough to take care of your body. Not too less so that you're tired or depleted, but not too much, okay? If I don't eat, I feel very light, you know, like floating on the cloud. If I eat nowadays, just one meal a day, even feel tired, you know, feel heavy. Yes, I prefer not to eat. But heavens, no. Of course, I know it's a no. But I still try. So, can I? Yeah? No. Okay. That's why masters came down to this world, you know? If they could influence the humankind from heaven, then they don't have to go down to suffer with them, but they have to, for connection. Yeah? Karmic connection, genetically connected, yeah, and give and take connection, that's like that. So when we are here, we suffer also. But if it's for the sake of many, then it's worth it. Tell you something. When I walk bare feet on the ground, I feel the love from the earth. Wow. Truly, my God, she loves me. I never knew that before. Before, I never feel it. Maybe she loves me all the time, but I never felt it. This time I feel so strong that I almost cry. So I just put my feet there, you know. I just sit there and put my feet on the ground. Enjoy the feeling of love from the earth. You try to see if she loves you. I mean, she loves you, but try if you can feel it. My God, feel like a very gentle wave of warmth, of electrical currents. It just makes you feel so, I can't explain it. I can't tell you. I just feel it, and it was so touching. Just so So good. I hope you feel the same. Because it's so nice. Ah, it was so beautiful. I feel so strong lately, Because before I didn't walk barefoot that much. Yes. Lately I like to. Try to be frugal. I told you already. Try your way. Find your way. Okay? All right, son. Ciao. I don't see you enough. I know. What can I do? Huh? Love you. 감사합니다. Sayonara. Bonne nuit. Good night. Buenas noches. Good night. Go home. 有一个那个郡那边嘛，全部的那个先生都很怕太太就对了啊，所以他们觉得很丢脸嘛，大家合起来就说我们要弄一个那个不怕太太那个 club 啊，然后要选那个主席出来领导我们，我们一起联盟的话，我一定不会怕他们，然后大家都 OK 说了就做了，就弄一个 club。第一天大家集合在那个土地公庙那边嘛，要烧香拜拜，然后要结盟嘛，然后他们就觉得，如果他们要选一个主席嘛，一个领导啦，要壮的，然后不怕太太的，不是怕最少的，大家都怕。200%嘛，他如果100%就还可以的，50% 就可以当主席了。他们还在那边那个拜拜啦，还没结盟哈，还没选到一个主席哈，就在那边谈来谈去了。土地公就那边笑笑了，欣赏他们那个饼干糖果啊，而且突然间就听外面那个。大门外很大的声音很多那个女孩子那个叫得很大声那种哈，然后还听到那些什么厨房那些刀子烙角烂干一大堆的他们已经魂飞魄散了，看出来说我的天，完了，他们全部都来了，然后他们就那他们是谁？他说还是谁嘛，赶快溜，不然没命。OK， 全省都溜到后门就去了，赶快跑了呀，逃命OK， 等一下就1个小时以内听也没动静了，就默默静静偷跑回来看看。全部跑光，只有一个那个男孩，因为那跪在那个土地公那个香前面，还在那边跪着，那个香还没烧完。哇，把风吹不动了。然后怎么样呢？大家都高兴死了。哇，我们有救了。找到一个英雄了，一个领导者了。有他的话，我们一定谁都不怕了。他会领导我们，保护我们他那种勇气那个样子，那个全村的太太都跑来，他还在那边不动大家进来想恭喜他，讲把他抬在肩膀上，那个当那个领导者嘛。结果进来看到那个人死掉了。吓死了！ 吓死，做不动了。OK， 讲故事好玩。OK， 我们都知道，我们中国人都很清楚那个因果报应有没有啊？这个故事就说，如果我们杀生的话，会被果报的，而且眼前的果报的，不是等很久，有时候要等很久才看到果报，有时候死了以后才看到果报。这故事就说眼前的果报的。我们有时候这样嘛，人家呢做很多坏事，然后觉得为什么没有什么报应哈？像有一些贫穷的人做好事的，很善良的，结果一天到晚有问题啊，灾难什么，说是活不很过瘾的哈，没有很富有、很舒服的生活。结果那些有时候很那个比较送报的，反而又有钱很富有等等，不过有时候我们看不远嘛，看太短了所以看这样子，等一下耐心就不一样了我是死亡了以后看就知道阎罗王怎么排判的这个故事就是听说是真的故事好久以前了有一个人他叫那个陈文宝，他就是一个有学问的人，那住在一个地方叫太湖，平常他很喜欢做善事，不是他一个人全家都是那个喜欢做善事了没有什么善事他能做他不做的善良的一个家庭平常有布施给那个贫穷的人，还有放生买那些被打猎的人抓的或是动物或是那些鸟被抓的，他们就会买回来放生等等，做很多好事的每一天呢大概那个下午他就跑到那些打猎的人的家，买到任何的被猎到的那些鸟他都全部都放生。有一些人问他为什么你就去买那些动物放生呢？花费钱干什么呢？钱呢用来做 Mercedes Benz 那些那开来开去不是比较辉煌吗？盖大房子不是比较好吗？买漂亮的衣服穿不是比较好看吗？何必去买那些动物的没用的那种放生干嘛然后他说我们因为放他们生，所以他们现在才能够自在自由那个继续他们以前快乐的生活何必被绑起来然后被挂在笼子或是被杀的，不是残忍吗？然后他的那个外婆内婆也是这样子加上去说是的我们应该这样子做让他们自由自在他们一说天生他们怎么样我们应该让他们怎么样不应该把他们绑压或是那个关起来，这个不是天然的这个不是天国的旨意这个太湖的地方，多数的人民那边都是做那种，如果不打猎就是捕鱼除了那个陈文宝那个家，就不会做这个职业的，又不吃肉不吃鱼，连闻到也不想闻的，而且又买动物被抓带出去放生，所以村那个人就觉得他们的这个家庭非常怪怪的，好像愚蠢的倒卡拜天了他们说这个行为真正的笨不可以笨不可想象，他们都是这样讥笑他那个家庭，不过他们不会在意的，全家还是继续做他的那个 善良的那种工作。
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, Salmonella, bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year. Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. Pollute most of the water bodies. Deforest the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Cause world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
他们就一直取笑他们说啊，做这个样子是愚蠢的，没什么好东西。一天到晚跟他们这样说，他们就不会改变他们的那个道德的标准，继续做了。有一个晚上，有一位村人啊，叫李某，他是唯一的那个村人还没有睡觉，全村都睡了。他在半睡半醒那个时候，他突然看到两个鬼。如果你们看鬼，你们会看得到吗？会看得懂吗？会知道他是鬼吗？那不知道。我不是说要看鬼就能看要修炼很久。才能跑到鬼的地方，然后才能看到他们。这边也有描述这两只鬼，他们那个形状非常可怕的，头发都长得很高的跟那个树根那种一样长得站起来，然后又长两个那个什么角在上面然后呢耳朵又长这么样子，这么长，那个嘴巴很大又出来两个 獠牙，清月獠牙，跟那个吸血鬼那种一样啊，长到外面去了。然后嘴巴都看起来跟水那个颜色一样，好像刚去喝水回来那个样子啊，红的啊，yuck，那个狸猫啊，看到他们每个人在手上有一条菊啊，他们绕来绕去在全村里面，然后经过他的那个房子的时候，经过那个狸猫那个房间的时候，他有听说他们两个互相谈说，除了那个陈的家以外，每一个房子在这个村，我们全部都要插一片旗子，当那个记号嘛，特别的 OK。你们知道，在美国，人家如果要卖房子的时候，也有插旗子，要在那个印界下面也是有那种啊，好像要搬家走了样子。OK， 插一面旗子 ，OK， 好插了，哇，他有跟大家讲啊，不过没人相信他什么，连他自己房子也被插的。后来过了没几天呢，300的家庭，超过300的家庭在那个太湖的村里面呢，全部都被那个传染那种瘟疫的病啊，都已经死了多一半了。不过他们觉得奇怪，怎么那个陈家也是混在大家一起住在一起的，不过一点点都没有问题，很那个强壮，很那个健康，没有一点问题，所以有一些人那个醒过来了忏悔了，就说原来他们做好事就得到好的果报，从那天以后，那些还没死的就开始改变那个他的心态了还多信佛什么的做好事的、放生的，不去捕鱼、不去打猎了，就那些就会活起来好起来。好了，行了，没了，太可怕有时候我们有病，或是我们村有病，或是我们国家是叫我有病，我们认为是就是传染的病而已，没办法避免，可以避免的。以这个故事是真的故事记载了，是真的故事。以这个故事来讲，我们可以避免那个瘟疫最少病苦那种，因为做好事。那有因就有果嘛，是吗？哪一个宗教都讲一样的不管宗教了，那个科学也有说嘛有一个因就是有一个那个反应的所以我们做人做好事，不是对谁好的，第一是对我们好当然那些动物会感恩不尽他们无罪嘛，何必他们飞在天空想办法抓了下来，然后杀了人家鱼飘飘在水里面，根本不得你任何那个罪，是不是？还是想抓起来，然后奸诈的，哇，太可怕了。所以你们是很有福报的人呢免了杀生之业OK。有来这。好。Okay, welcome home, guys. Love. Hey, what do you do all this time when I'm not there? Meditate at home. No flyer?
Yes, flyer.
Yes, flyers? Yes. Meditate and action, okay? Yes. Not just sit all the time. Okay, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Very good. Are you guys all right?
Yes.
You feel comfy?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Truly, huh? Oh, I'm so glad. I worry you don't sit well. We are a very comprehensive group of people. All kind of personality, nationalities, background, languages. And I wonder how we even understand each other, But we do, no? Seems like we do, huh? Seems like in the whole world we work together as one, eh? At least in the save the planet, vegetarian, be good, spreading the information, yeah? Sometimes it's difficult to spread information because of their different situation. But wherever you can, you do it all, eh? But believe it or not, the world is freer than before now, right? Much freer. Before, the whole block neighbor, we could not go, right? Even your country, yeah? And now we go anywhere. Not just go anywhere, we can go lecture and give flyers and everything. It's truly free. So quick change, eh? Now go anywhere, do anything, even go there lecture, talk about God. My God. This is a big change, eh? It's always better to have a free frontier, yeah? So that everybody is free to trade with each other, and that's how we help each other to develop economically, Isolation is never good for any country at all, for anybody. We all depend on each other to survive, yeah? Okay, good. I'm going to have a look at these, upstairs. They're very cute people. See you later, okay? All right. Beautiful people. Good people, good. I come back later. Yeah. Did you have candy? Have? Mongolian? You? Korea. And you? Olak? English, Trung Quốc. And he? Spanish. Okay, thank you for translating. 好吗？舒服吗？从哪里来啊？香港。谢谢来看师傅哈，那么远来。
谢谢师傅。
还好吗？好。大家那边情况如何？好。好的。好，越来越好。哦，太好了。好是什么地方？经济哈？
不是，北京已经有88个素食店了，咱们同修开的也不少。
Very good， 越修越好嘿。
对。
哇，每次来都是大陆很多，台湾也很多，这样好嘛哈，偶尔来看一下才好玩。上次有那个前队了，比你们前来的哈，有一个真的是老妈妈，她头发都白掉了，80多岁了，不过还是很红润的，很漂亮。她说她要来这边看师傅老人家。哎呀，我们两个好好，很要好。哎呀，80多岁了呢，还这么远来这边来做整天呢，整晚呢，跟你们一样哈，跟年轻的人一模一样。做久会不会累啊？
不累。
哦，这么厉害，你怎么哭了？为什么？啊？有事吗？开心哈，不是痛苦哈。
因为我在17年前见过妈妈。17年前见过师傅。
哦，我懂了，见过。
那是化身，咱们说是
化身而已。
看的是肉身。
啊 ，OK。
见的是肉身。
啊。
现在一模一样。
跟你一模一样。OK， 见到化身哈，太好了。
庙观上，
在庙里面看到。
看到17年前，他看到师傅
啊，
他们临潼老母店。
哦。
他看到了。
他看到不是你看到，讲那么清楚。
钱告诉我了。
告诉你哈，那现在太感动，讲不出来。你就是他的翻译人员哈。10几年前看过师父。
对，92年。
啊哈，92年有看到师父在大陆。
哎。
到临潼老母店。
哎，
临潼。
临潼骊山老母店。
嗯哼。
那个地方是不天不地的地方，创造人的地方。
他说那个地方是补天补地创造
啊，补天补地以前的啊，专超人的地方。
对。
哦，厉害，真的。
师父亲自去了，在那大殿里转一圈，那时候白天里看着，不是做梦。
不是做梦，白天今天白日看到的。好，确认是这样哈。还穿了一身。
了才是真的是师父去了。
真的，看起来一样哈。
一模一样。
OK。好，现在知道了哈。别告诉别人，大家回头跑到那个店那边去看看。OK。然后呢？
然后从那个时候开始起，但是有师傅照顾，我的体验挺好，非常非常的好。
OK。
为了追求修道。
嗯哼，太好了，那恭喜了，恭喜了，所以感动才哭哈。啊，原来是这样。
从那个时候开始起，但是我的体验特别好，以前修的不行，那个时候体验特别好，但是我为了追求这个真理，到处跑的为了正事，想找名师。最后3年以后才有人介绍我师傅。看到屋子石上面一个画像，才知道是化身师傅早都去迎接弟子了。
啊，真的，OK， 好了，看到就看到了，
感激。
不客气，不客气，有缘了，有缘才看到，现在看到一模一样哈，嘿嘿，不要用手太多呢，那个眼睛不好，哎，来，这样比较凉一点哈，
谢谢。
哎，这个会凉，水呀会凉，怎么了？也不要用手太多，眼睛会干，用那个，湿湿的凉凉，哎，这样是不是比较舒服？不客气，不客气，这么诚心，很单纯，太好了，行，